Good morning, students. Good morning. Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Okay. Okay. Good morning. So, meantime, we can watch the video on reptiles. Other are joining.
Morning, sir.
So let them talk. Okay. Good morning. We can watch the videos, short videos on reptile. Okay, children, you watched the video. It's a very interesting video on birds. See, the around 65 million years back, dinosaurs were dominating. That time, the meteorite hit. Due to that, struck of meteorites, and all the large giant dinosaurs all died. But a few escaped, are flying dinosaurs. Flying dinosaurs are pterosaurs, pterodon, like pterosaurs are there. So those able to survive. But when the earth cooled down, the freezing cold, the pterodons, the dinosaur cannot survive because they don't have good insulation. They have the membranous, like wing like structures, patagium like wing membranous structure, that wings, not feathered wing, so that only the birds could able to survive because they have a very thick insulation. Feather gives a very good protection. So like that. So those are the things it's amazing to watch, and other features. Now from there we'll come to know what are the characteristic of the birds. So unique features of the birds. Can you say anyone unique features? What are the unique features? What you observe in the birds? You can tell it's only to
Hello.
summarize. Anyone can tell features which is unique for the birds.
Hollow bones, sir.
Hollow bones, very good. Hollow bones, that's a unique features. Hollow bone. Why they need to have a hollow bones?
For their flight. Easy for
For
their
the
flight, sir.
planes. Yes, very good. It is for the lightweight. That is a very good point. Okay, so that is only for the birds, they have the very lightweight bones. Bones are very heavy, so it's extra luggage only, extra weight. They cannot fly faster. They can, if they fly in, they will go against the gravity. So upward. So the lightweight bones with the cavity, air cavity, hollow air cavity. So that is known as a pneumatic bone. Pneumatic bone, scientific terms, it often comes in the exam. So, what is pneumatic bone? Or the bones of the birds are called as gas. So, pneumatic P silent, pneumatic bones we will be discussing the characteristics. Okay, very good points. Pneumatic bone for giving a light weight for the flying. Next, Jaykan, can you say one point about the birds? What you observe? What the birds possess the unique features which is not in other group of animals. We have been discussing different animal groups from amoeba, like polypora to chordates. So, what are the unique features the birds or Aves possess? They come. Give me one point. Adityan, Adityan, are you
Sir,
there? Yes, yes. So, what are the any one points? Can you tell me about the birds? Any one unique features which is only for the birds? It's not in other group at all.
sir,
So
again one
then,
time, sir.
any one points, any one characteristic of the birds, salient features, unique features of the bird. Unique features means only found in the particular group. The birds possess what? Which is different from other group. Any characteristics. So characteristic of birds, if it comes to exam, don't write it. It's like, no, give three characteristics of the birds. If you ask three characteristics, don't write they are two syllabate, their digestive system is complete, they are triploplastic, don't write. Sexes are separate, don't write. These are the points shared by many animal group. But the unique features means only for the birds. Like as the pneumatic bones, hollow bones, bones with the air cavity, that is very important points. Only in the birds. Then any other points?
Four-chambered heart.
Four-chamber heart. Four-chamber heart also we can accept it, but only two groups they have the four-chamber heart. Birds and the mammals. So this is the first time the four-chamber heart appears in the animal group. That is a bird. Before in, can you say anyone, Stipriya, which reptile has four-chamber heart? Which reptile? Only one reptile has a four-chamber heart. All other reptiles are having three and off chamber. Three chamber, but ventricle is incompletely partitioned. In amphibians having 3-chamber part, next group is 3.5 chamber. Why I say 3.5 means ventricle is incompletely divided. But only one group of reptiles have 4-chamber part. Can you mention Sripriya?
Crocodile.
Crocodile. What happens? Sripriya? They can. Okay. So crocodile is the only exceptions. In what way? They have 4-chamber part in the reptile. Other all having 3.5 chamber. 3 chamber plus incompletely partitioned ventricle. So these are the some unique features. Okay. So 4-chamber part, it's okay, we accept it. Then any other features? Shaktiram, can you tell me one features of the bird? Very easy. The bird possesses what?
Beak.
Okay, beak. Very good. Beak only found in the bird. That is almost all the birds they have the beak. So beak is one of the important characteristics. The beak also without teeth, no teeth in the beak. Other animals they possess the teeth, the jaws they have, and then they have the teeth. But here the birds they don't have a teeth at all. But the earliest form of bird which is having a teeth, which is not existing now, it is already it is become the fossil. Only we found in the fossil. Can you name anybody? Can you name that bird having teeth in the beak? Can you name one of the fossil only we can find it now? The extinct long time ago. They lived after the dinosaur period. What is that? One of the famous bird we study often in the fossil paleontology. Anybody can remember the name of the bird with beak but tooth? Both are there. Tooth also there in the beak having tooth. So other birds are having the beak but no tooth. They have the reptilian characteristics. That one particular fossil bird. So now it is no more, but the fossil bird only it is known as. So we'll discuss what is the bird here and we'll discuss. Then coming to the other point, Madhumita, can you tell me one more point on bird? Aves characteristics, unique features of the aves, that is the birds. Madhumita?
The feather.
Feather, very good. Feather, presence of feather is a very simple answer. No? Even small children can tell. So feather, the presence of feather is a very good. That was the one thing we watched the video. That the reason it becomes very successful is after meteorite hit and the earth completely cool down. It's freezing cold, and then feather help them to survive, adapt the environment. Feathers in mammals also another very well adapted to the cold weather. But hairs, we have hairs, our hairs is limited because we started using other external clothing. So that is why we slowly get reduced because of the development of the brain. We can able to design, able to protect ourselves from the weather. We are commuters. But other animals, polar animals, you see, they have to protect from the cold weather. They have to keep the body warm. They have warm blooded. So that's why they have feather, hair, or fur in the cold like this. So these are the external installations to protect from the heat loss. Next. Any other points? Human rights. Okay, Leighton, what is the point? Lazy eggs.
Sorry, eggs.
Egg laying. Egg laying. Okay. So egg laying, but it is oviparous. Most of the animal group they are oviparous, except mammals are viviparous. Almost all other groups are oviparous. Egg laying, they have the shelled egg. It is okay. They develop their parental care, incubation. So these animals, that other animals like the tortoise lays the egg and then it run away. Okay, it will dig a small hole in the seashore mud and they go away. But the birds, they started incubating the egg. So that is another Okay, so the egg is called oviparous. Any other features pertaining to the birds only? Feather, beak is okay. Then other things okay. Almost done. And the limbs, any modification in the limbs? Any limbs model? These are the tetrapods. Tetrapods means 4-legged animal, four legs, four limbs. It can be of leg, or it can be of hand, it can be of wings or anything. So that's why generally we can say the four-limbed animals, tetrapods. So first, the front four limbs are modified into wings. That is another features. Four limbs, are modified into wings. That is a unique features only in the birds. Hind limbs become legs. Then they walk with the two legs only. Some animal like tiger, they walk with four legs, but here bipedal locomotion. Locomotion is bipedal, peda, poda, peda as no plural form. So like this is the leg, something related to like bipedal locomotion. So okay, almost we covered. Then internally they have this pneumatic bone is very important structure, and the presence of air sacs. Presence of air sacs. They have additional air sacs. They cannot breathe like us. No, their lungs is not elastic. Then our lung is elastic, it can expand and then contract, relax, expand when you inspire, it expand. But the bird's lungs not that much elastic. They have, but the extra air sac, that's called air sacs are there. And when you look at the digestive system, they have the stomach, they have additional two more parts in the stomach, like the gizzard and the crop. Crop is a region quickly it can pick up the grains because they have many enemies. They cannot wait in the land for a long time. So quickly they grab the things, food items, whatever the grain, other things. Then after going there, it digest it, and then after grinding, the grains are grinded. For grinding, they have gizzard. They have gizzard. So these are the internal. They have the special adaptation, and they have the glands. One is oil glands. We have oil glands. Sebaceous gland. Sebaceous gland will secrete oil secretion. Sebaceous gland. Sebum. Okay, sebum it secretes the oil in the face. Sometimes it get infection. It causes pimples, acne, pimples. It more what we do in the adolescent period. Adolescent period, the activity is more. It is secreting oil to make our skin always moist. So that is oil gland, sebaceous gland. Like that, they have one more gland that is not the breeding gland. Breeding. You have here the breeding of the birds often the bite of feathers. Okay, not for actually picking up the feathers. They are spreading the oils through the feathers. That is called the breeding glands. So that breeding glands helps the feathers to make it waterproof and shiny. So these are some additional features of the birds. Let's see now what are the characteristics of the birds. Bipedal, feathered, warm-blooded. These are the warm-blooded. The others are so-called cold-blooded. Okay, warm-blooded, others called as homeotherms. Homeotherms, other name of a warm-blooded animal. What is the warm blood? They are constant body temperature. They have to keep the body temperature always warm, whether it is hot weather, whether it is cold weather. So in the winter, what we do normally, we wear the thick clothes. In summer, we wear the very light cotton, thin clothes, right? So, but our temperature has to be maintained. That is, it is called some warm blood. Birds and mammals are warm blood. So four limbs are modified into wings. That is a unique features of the birds. Out of four limbs, tetrapods, front limbs, four limbs are modified into wings for flying. So this is the gland, Uropygial gland. Uropygial, it is in the tail region. It is in the tail region, the base of the tail, where is the tail feathers are attached, the caudal vertebrae, the caudal vertebrae, they have the gland. Often, the help of beak to take out the oils and then spread all feathers. That is called the tree. So tree glands are formed. But mainly the oil glands keep the feathers, like shiny, not sticking each other. Also, it is a wax-like structure, that substance that helps in make it waterproof. So the lower jaw, upper jaw is there, but not as a jaw, not made up of bone. It is chitin, made up of chitinous beak is there without tooth. That is another features only in the birds. So So the lungs, regarding the lungs internal structures, they are inelastic that to hold the more because it will fly in the air for a long time. So they need additional gas sacs. Apart from the lungs in front and back side, they have extra extension of the lungs. They have additional lung-like structures, additional lung in the gas sacs. They have extra gas sacs that can hold the air. You don't need to breathe, very often like that. This is very important point. This helps in buoyancy, that means the coating or flying. It makes bones very light. It can easily. So they have 4 chamber. First in animal group, except this crocodile. Next is a bird having the 4 chamber. In earlier 3 chamber, 2 chamber, or so like this. But only the first time the 4 chamber are involved in the bird group. Before that, the crocodile having 4 chamber. That's the only exception. So fertilization is internal. Sexes are separate. Male and females are separate. It's called as dioecious. And the internal fertilization, the birds copulate. Internal fertilization, but they don't have the external copulatory organs. Like in mammals, they have a copulatory organs. Okay, but the birds they don't have the copulatory organs, but external copulatory organs. But how they do internal fertilization. So they have only one opening at the back, that is called as a clearpa. So the clearpa is a common opening for the fecal matter, for urine, for the gametes, sperm. So that's the so the two clearpa comes closer and exchange, and this phosphorus sperm into clearpa. So that is a thing. So they don't have the transferring organ. Like the penis in the green, in mammals you can find the transfer the sperm to female, but they don't have copulatory organ. But what they do, the male transfer to clearpa comes closer, and then the sperm reaches to the clearpa of the female. So like the process that is called as a clearpa kiss. Fertilization, it is known as the population is known as the clearpa kiss. And oviparous. Oviparous means they lays egg. They lays egg, also they incubate the egg or they hatch. So development is direct because the hatching influence, they look similar to adult. Except the size is smaller, but tail will develop later on. If you take a chick, it will look exactly like a adult only, but it's a small size. But it's not different like butterfly and caterpillar, all of that, tadpole, all of that, entirely different. That is the development is indirect. But when the influence are similar to adult, the development is known as direct. Can you able to listen? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So now we'll see the characteristics are over. The examination mostly the characteristics will come. What are the characteristics? In the characteristic, if you ask what you can do, you can go for unique features. Ask for 3 characteristics. 3. 5 means 5 unique features. If unique features are over, then go for the general characteristics. Like when they are warm blood, so you can go for that. But unique features, the feathers, their wings, the 4-inch modified wings, and the beak is there. The lung has air sacs, and bones are pneumatic bones. So these are the points you can write first. That is always good. Okay. Coming to the birds, the different group, flightless birds. Penguin and kiwi, emu, all flightless birds. So we have variety of birds. Next to we see the insect group, the birds are widely spread. More varieties you can find in the birds. So this is the largest bird. Even can travel. So these are the flying birds. So this is a okay. This is the Archaeopteryx. This is a missing link, or this is connecting two groups, reptile and birds. So this probably by looking at the features, one can say that birds arise from the reptiles, flying reptiles. So like that. So slowly why it is called as the missing link between. It is missing means it is no more now. It's completely extinct, and link means it linked two groups of animal. Two group of animals means two classes, reptiles and the birds. They possess features of both. For example, reptilian features. Reptilian features are the scales, the presence of scales. Of course, in the hind limbs, in the leg, the birds have few scales, but here the tail feathers. Tail is not having full feather. Tail feather having scales, mostly scales, and it's very likely light feather. Whether in case of birds, the tail is fully covered with the feathers. The tail also, you see, the tail, long tail is here. Long tail. In the birds, if you remove the tail, for example, chicken or hen and other, not hawk, remove the tail, it will be very blunt, small. It's an extension only. But here the tail is like a reptile tail. It's the vertebra completely, no, it is runs till the end of the tail that you see. That is a reptilian feature. Presence of scales, more scales, and it is a reptilian features. And the presence of teeth. You look at the beak, you can find the teeth. That is an important thing. The beak with teeth, that is a reptilian features. Presence of teeth is a reptilian features. It is a beak and the teeth is there. So it is a combination of a reptile and a bird. So this shows that probably they come from the reptiles. Birds come from the reptiles. When you look at the reptilian features, these are the things we discussed. And avian features, that means bird features, they have a feather. No reptile is having feather, but this Archaeopteryx has feather. So that things again, the presence of the beak, and presence of feather, these are exactly similar to birds. So they have both the features. That is why it is known as a missing link. So missing link means it is extinct. So this we got in the fossil bird, that is called Archaeopteryx. So this is about the bird, and the next is the video we watched. I think so. No need to watch once again. You want to watch once more, once again. Some join later. Will I play or will you skip it? Shall I play or skip it? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So already seen it. Play or skip? Play again. Some join late. They can. Okay, we'll see the last. If you have time, we can do. Go to the next group. What is the next group of animal after the bird?
Mammalian.
So mammals. So Mammalia. So class Mammalia is the next group. So mammals are widespread. They have the different habitat. They can survive in any habitat, almost all habitat. You see the land, under the land, desert, mountain, forest, grassland, and polar region. So in the land, different land, anywhere we can see the mammals grow. Even burrowing. Burrowing means making hole and living, like a rabbit, rat, like this. So some are flying, even flying mammals. You can see the flying squirrel or bat, like this. Or some you can live in the polar regions, polar bear, like this. Okay, and lives in the water animals. Otter is there, hippopotamus there, and what about the dolphins and blue whale? These are actually not fish. These are also mammals. So aquatic mammals, terrestrial mammals, flying mammals, burrowing mammals. Tree living mammals. Tree living means arboreal. Arboreum. Arboreum means we see that like the garden with a lot of trees, collection of trees. So arboreal means like monkey, like panda. So these are the arboreal like so many variety of mammals everywhere there. So okay, what are the features of mammals? Can we say now one or two features of mammals? Srimati, the features which is only unique for mammals. We are talking about as
Sir,
mammals characteristic. Any one characteristic of mammal. Unique features of the mammal, not found in other.
sir,
Hmm.
they give birth to young ones and feed their young ones with their mammary glands.
Okay, very good. So presence of mammary gland. Okay, that's the unique features. No other animal group you can find the mammary gland. Okay, you see the birds, you see the amphibians, or the earlier form from amoeba, we take none of the group is having mammary gland. So presence of mammary gland to feed the young ones. That's the again we set up one more point is the viviparous. Almost mammals are almost viviparous. Almost all, 99% is the mammals all they can say the all are viviparous, giving birth to young ones. That is why they have the mammary gland. So after that, giving birth to the young ones. So any exception for this viviparity, mammals are viviparous except Shikriya, except except means any mammals which do not give birth to anyone. But it is a mammal, they don't give birth to anyone.
So platypus.
Platypus. Shikriya, what happens? Shikriya is on only 12, 13, 12 participants are there. Participant is very less today. Okay, so platypus. Any one more? Harshini, one more example for egg laying mammal. Mammals which lays egg, they are called as a monotremes. Monotremes, egg laying mammals that will the platypus. So mostly in the Australia regions you can find it. Platypus. It has a beak. So that will the platypus you see really interesting features. You can connect the bird and the mammal. Some features like bird. You see the bill. That's that like bill is there. So they have the hair. But they lazy egg. Lazy egg is the characteristic of the bird. So this way you can find that slowly what is the link, connecting link between two groups. From this you can see the evolution, how one animal group evolved with other. One more is echidna. That will platypus, echidna, these are the egg-laying mammals. After egg-laying mammals, what happens now? They lay egg and then hatch young ones. Young ones are fed with milk. Okay, they have mammary gland. And the next group is called as pouched mammals. Pouched mammals means it is a kangaroo. So kangaroo is having pouches. What happened first? The young ones, the lazy young ones, the give birth to young ones. That time it is the first animal group we started. Before that, it is a platypus group. The lazy egg only. Before that, birds fully oviparous. So then slowly started. The platypus is laying egg, again giving milk to egg ones. It started America. Again, another group is first trying giving egg one. That is the pouched mammals group, kangaroo group. And what happened? They give birth to immature young ones. Immature, as if human baby is born in 9 months. For example, human baby if it is born in 2 months or 3 months over there, or 3 months. So like that, it gives very immature egg ones. So because first time they're giving birth, that means viviparity started. They give immature egg ones. It's like small rat egg ones only. In Angora size is very big, but it is very small like caterpillar only comes first. So that they give birth and then that's why to protect that they have the pouch. So they live in the pouch for some time. They have the mammary gland, they call teased mammary glands in the pouch inside the abdomen. Now that what abdomen they can they get the milk, so they grow. The first step, they're giving birth to immature young ones. To protect the immature young ones, they have the pouch, special pouch. These are very interesting. So after that, what happened? So then fully the mammals, other mammals like humans, the other, they give birth to mature young ones. Mature egg one means this fetus is fully developed fetus. So 9 months in 3 months. So it is different from gestation period. Different. So like that. So mature developed fetus is now giving birth to egg one. Then they can take care for sometimes they feed the egg one till it grows for a certain stage. So this is the mammal characteristics: giving birth and presence of mammary glands. Any other points, Aditya? Any other points regarding the mammals group? Characteristic, unique features of mammal. Adityan are there. Adityan, you have any important work? Vimal Raj? Vimal Raj? One more, any one characteristic of mammals, unique features of the mammal. We are talking about ourselves only. What way we are unique from other group? Only Rudolph waiting
Presence
for
of
answer.
mammary glands.
Presence of mammary glands already Srimati told. Presence of mammary glands. We discussed so far mammary glands. Okay. Any other points?
So Switzerland.
Hair,
What is
sir.
it? What is it?
Presence of
Switzerland.
hair in there.
Presence of, Srimati little louder, presence of?
Presence of hair, sir.
Okay, very good, very good. Presence of hair. You cannot find hair in other group. No? That actual that hair, matter of the characteristics, all that makeup. The hair is found only in the mammals group. Whereas the presence of scales in fish, like presence of feather in birds, in presence of hairs, all the mammals must possess hair. Whether it is more or less, that is a different issue. That depends on the habitat where it lives. If it lives in a colder area, definitely they should have the thick hair, that is called fur, fur. York, or you can see that colder regions in cattle, in the polar bear, so like this. And we have hair or not? We also have body hair. Body hair is reduced. Even our forefather monkey, they have chin hair. So slowly they reduced because the brain development. Now we started using some extra thing. So the jacket in cold time, or if you use dress or not. I mean, that is why it is slowly reduced. Otherwise, we also must be having a thick feather, that is the hairs in the body. It is not used to with the clothes, because of the one side is development is going on, the other side is the organs are modified according to the brain development. Okay, presence of hair is a unique features. Any other features that you can see only in the in mammals group?
Temperature. Temperature.
Temperature, okay, you can say that's the second only. Not very unique features, but temperature is warm-blooded. They are warm-blooded. Terms. They have to maintain the constant body temperature. So temperature should be always constant. Whatever maybe, if you're going to Canada, if you're going to New Zealand, your body temperature blood should not freeze. So your temperature should be exactly similar. If you keep a thermometer in the body, it should be same. Whatever may be our surroundings, that is our duty to protect. That is called the warm-blooded animal or homeopathy. Okay, that's point is okay. They can accept it because these warm-blooded animals are only birds and animals. Remaining all other things, pollutants. Okay, Swazen, anything?
So presence of Switzerland and oil glands.
Presence of glands.
Switzerland.
Sub glands. Okay, very good. Presence of sub glands in the skin. In the birds group and the reptiles, they don't have the glands at all. In the reptile group, against the birds also only the pair of glands called the brain glands to form. Nothing else. No sebaceous glands on the full the body. No glands at all. But only the skin with the glands everywhere. That is the mammals. That gland is known as the sebaceous glands. One is oily glands, secrete sebum, oil secretions. Other gland is called sweat glands. Sudoriferous glands, sweat glands. This sweat glands secrete sweat. So the sweat gland benefit. What is the benefit of the sweat glands? Anything? Anybody can say why we have sweat glands? Especially whether it's very hot weather, what happens? Body sweats. So it means it cooled down the body to lose the radiation. It is more hot, what happened? It bring the temperature. Homeostasis, bring down the temperature. Also the sweat having the salt, excretion of salt also one thing. And due to the presence of salt in the sweat, and that prevent the entry of the germs into the body. So it is also a defense mechanism to prevent entry of the germs into the body. These are some advantages why we have the sweat gland. So sometimes the old age, sweat glands cannot perform properly. Then the people die, heat shock. That's called heat shock. Okay. So any other points, Vimalraj, about something about organs, something in the ear, which is peculiar in mammals, something related to ear, external
The
ear.
feed the younger ones.
Feed the younger ones, already informed, already told. When you started that point, giving related to younger ones. That's memory is there. But in the ear, you see, all other groups, bird, reptile, and the frog groups, all they have the tympanum. Tympanum is nothing but the eardrum. Just directly eardrum is on the skin. So they have a eardrum. In the birds also, if this side, near below eye, you can just open remove the little bit feather and see, and you can find the eardrum. Eardrum to the frog and all, they have the eardrum. But our eardrum is deep inside, that becomes a part of the middle ear. So in between middle ear and outer ear, this is called eardrum. But we have the external ear. External ear lobe, which is known as the pinna. The pinna is the unique features. If you see any animal group with the pinna, ear lobe is there, then definitely we can say it is a mammal. For example, you go to the forest, you find some animals like like a rat. Okay, so some you've never seen before. So you can easily find out, okay, this is the mammal. How to identify this is the mammal? You look at the features. Bodies having hair. Okay, then confirm. Only mammal have the hair. Look at the ear. Then ear, look at the ear. They have the ear lobe. Then is 50% is mammal. It's confirmed. Okay, like that. You can find out some other issues. So other, if you see the mammary gland, if you find, okay, then almost 90% is mammal, you can confirm it. Again, you see that the male, it is called the scrotum or external respiratory organs, only externally located, only in the mammals, not in other group. Okay, so these are some features easy to identify. Taxonomists can easily identify. If you happen to see the new animal, based on these features, you can be able to identify. That's the main aspect of the biological classification, identification of animal. So new animals, if you find where to classify, but you have to look into the field. What needs are the biologists. One they should know how to classify the animal or plant based on the characteristics. So these are the characteristics are systematically arranged. So this way. So no animal other group of animal having external ear. Does the frog has external ear? No. Are fish having big ear? No birds, no reptiles, no. Only external ear looks simple, but these are the unique features you have to write for the exam. Presence of external ear. Okay, so these are some very important points. Almost cover external. Internal points are like in the mammal group they have the 7 cervical vertebrae. Vertebrae is only 7. Neck region they have 7 vertebrae. Teeth also okay, very good. Teeth is this special type of teeth that we discussed in the digestive system in the beginning of the class. So digestive system we completed already. So digestive system is now out of things. There comes under the unique portion. So the teeth having the different types of teeth. Ticodont, diphyodont, heterodont, you can say the teeth. Diphyodont means it's 2 set of teeth that is in the lifetime. One is milk teeth, another one is a permanent teeth. Ticodont means the teeth are buried into the socket or jaw bones. When it is buried in the jaw bone, it is not there, and it's called as a ticodont. So it is a characteristic of mammal. Other fish and other things, what happen? This is called not acrodont. They are superficially placed. Easily can break. It is not buried in the jaw. Our teeth is buried in the jaw. It's a ticodont. Opposite is acrodont. Our teeth is called as a heterodont. Heterodont means we have the different set of teeth, like incisor, canine, molar, premolar, not cutting, grinding, tearing teeth. Like that. So these different. So many teeth are on heterodont. Whereas the fish, even the lizard, you can find them only the same kind of teeth, similar kind, homodont. And the diphyodon means we have the milk teeth till the childhood times, till 6 years old. One set of teeth comes and falls off, then new permanent teeth starts. So milk teeth and permanent teeth. We have two set of teeth in the lifetime. That is called diphyodon. Otherwise, it's a monophyodon. And diaphragm, presence of diaphragm, fourth chamber bottom, the additional points. Let us see now what are the various points. So presence of a mammary glands. That is a unique features. That is why they are known as the mammals. Mammary means mammary gland, breast. That is why it is known as the mammary gland. So this is according to the mode of habit. The four limbs are used to different purposes. Now almost we covered all the points. The sebaceous glands for oily secretion, sebum is secrete. So that keeps the skin shiny. It's more active after the puberty. That means adolescent period, it will be very active. And sudorific glands are sweat glands, secrete sweats. So pinna is present, external ear is present only in the mammal group. See, the elephant is very big in elephant, big ear row, and there are all animals, even the squirrel, the rodents, we can find from there. Every animal they have this mammal have external ear or pinna. So that is I explained. Different types of teeth means they are heterodont, they have incisor, canine, molar, premolars, and the two set of teeth in lifetime, milk teeth and permanent teeth. Ecodont buried in the socket. Neck with the 7 cervical vertebrae. This is technically it is important for the NEET exams or cervical means neck vertebrae. And the neck is having 7, be it small or big. If it is even the giraffe, also it should be 7. Even it's in the rat, small mouse, again, it's also 7. Okay, human also it is 7. So 7 cervical vertebra should be there. In the giraffe, it is a longer in size, that's it. But number is not increased. Number, the vertebra in the neck should be 7. That is the anatomical feature, inside the internal features, anatomy features. These are the one of the anatomical features of the mammal. Cervical vertebra should be 7. Neck vertebra, vertebral pieces, piece vertebra is there in the vertebral column. We have 33 vertebra. So some are fused in that, baby time is 33. So these are the neck region, they have only 7. Like chest region only we have 12. Like again 5 lumbar regions, hip regions, like that. So we have 7 vertebra in the neck region. That is the characteristic of the mammal. So abdomen and thorax is divided by muscular diaphragm. So this point we did not discuss. This internal point. Diaphragm is present only there. That divides the visceral organ to the thoracic organ. Heart and lungs are separated, and in between the upper sheet is there, like sheet type, muscular sheet. That below that is the stomach organ, that's visceral organs, liver, kidney, stomach, intestine, organ. So the diaphragm also helps in respiration, breathing. So that we discussed in the chapter, breathing and respiration. They use lungs. So monotremes are the egg-laying mammals, platypus and echidna. So they are egg-laying, others are viviparous. And heterocytes or WBCs are a small circular with nucleus, biconchave nucleus also. So all the mammals gives birth to young ones which look similar to adults. See, these are the different groups. One is egg laying, other one is giving birth, but the pouched. They give immature egg ones, very immature egg ones. And the flying mammals, flying fox, flying squirrel also there. These are flying mammals. So these are the scientific names are given. Again, Felis, Canis, Panthera, these are the genus name. Genus, again next to family. So like that comes. Felis means these are the group, cat group, Canis, dog group. Panthera means a big cat group. Panthera, like Leo, Panthera, Tigris. Like. So dolphin or blue whale. So these are the aquatic mammals. What is the answer? Anybody? Notochord and vertebral column together. First notochords become permanent in the axis. Okay, so now time up. Any doubt we have that today we discussed on the aves and mammals, characteristic of birds and mammals. If you have any doubt, we can ask. You see that the videos, different videos, very amazing videos are there. So we have seen that the group, animal group from porifera to mammal. So how these animals are transformed from one group to another. So these are properly arranged based on the biological classification. We see that animals how evolved. The porifera group is like sponges. Before that, Monera group, like protozoa, amoeba. From there, slowly, amoeba. It's all the animals group evolved. And for the bird, the shrew-like animal, small rat-like rodent, no, that is the starting of the mammal. And you observe the video. Now from there, it is mammals are started from different group of mammal size. So it is a very great thing to observe, and it is a it's amazing wonders of nature. So you can think about it. Different groups of animals how they evolved. Okay, so now already we are late. Then find any doubt you have. So our work is to list the characteristic of a different group of animals. With general characteristics and unique characteristics. You can segregate into sides. Sometimes the question will be asked based on the unique features. Don't write the general characteristics. If they ask general characteristics of the particular phylum, you can write all together. If the unique features, then you can go for the peculiar particular characteristic of the group. So these are the two ways you can segregate the characteristics and then you can prepare for the exam. That's it. Anything? Any doubt you have today class? If you have any doubt, you can ask me. I'll give 1 or 2 minutes time. Did you come anything?
No, sir.
It's okay. Anything? Harsha? Harsha? Hasni? No doubt.
No doubt, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Then I close the meeting. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.